What's going on, guys? SparkNuts here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about glyphs and talents and all that fun stuff because I've been asked a few times on my stream what I think are the best glyphs and talents and all that jazz. So let's just get started here in just a second. I actually have to talk over this because my video didn't record when I edited it, so let's go over it. For the level 15 set of talents, I choose Blazing Speed because it's good for you to Blazing Speed, Dragon's Breath. That way you can get a full poly. It gets you away from melee. The other talents are just not that good. The other one that replaces Ice Block is essentially like the Glyphed Ice Block. Ice Flows lets you cast 3 charges. Really not that great. Like I said, it's Blazing Speed is like just the bomb for this. Plus it's fast to rocket. It's fun to rocket boot everywhere. It's New Year's. I'm a little goofy, so bear with me. So for our level 30 set of talents, we have Ice Barrier, which is really good. It's just dispellable. That's the main problem. Alter Time is really bad because it's dispellable and it doesn't save your procs like it used to. So it's between Ice Barrier and Flame Glow. Flame Glow, I've actually seen a lot of high-rated mages play with Flame Glow as of late, but I guess it really depends on what comp you're going against. If you're going against like a Shaman that's going to purge you all day, or a Disc Priest or a Shadow Priest that's going to purge you all day, then it's probably best for you to go ahead and go with Flame Glow. It's damage reduction, flat damage reduction, and you know that's the best I can tell you. Ice Barrier is good for duels. It's good if you're going against like a warrior and a ret pally and not a shaman healer, maybe a druid healer. Like maybe you'd go that. Anyways, on to level 45 set of talents. The level 45 set of talents, we've got Ring of Frost, which is really good. We've got Ice Ward, which is really good against melee, and it's good also for yourself because you can put it on yourself and you can also put it on a friendly target, so that makes it even better. And let's not forget Frostjaw. Frostjaw is good if you're going against duels, or I guess I could be good in an arena situation. I would just prefer the Dragon's Breath Ring. That's just me. But Frostjaw could be really good in duels, like I said, and maybe you could find a place for it in arena. It's a pretty hefty little silence. But I'd say Ice Ward, it's 3 charges. Like if you get a Feral on you and you Ice Ward, he's gonna get rooted. He's gonna shift it. He's gonna get rooted again. He's gonna shift it. He's gonna get rooted again. He's gonna get annoyed. So I like it better. Now level 60 talents, we have Greater Invisibility, which is garbage. And Cold Snap, which is really good. It gives you 22% of your maximum health, and it also gives you 2 blocks. Cauterize reduces, it pretty much saves your life 1 time every 2 minutes, but if you don't have block the second time, or you don't have a healer to heal you, you're just dead. So I would say that's probably a PvE talent. Greater Invisibility is kind of like a dispersion, like I guess in a way. It removes a couple dots and reduces your damage by 90% for like a couple seconds, but it's really not worth it. It's so much better to have 2 blocks, especially if you have the glyphs we'll be talking about a little later. In level 75 talents, you have Living Bomb, which is what most people would be like, oh, Living Bomb. Unstable Magic, and we have Blast Wave. Now here's where you're gonna really want to go with Blast Wave. Blast Wave is really powerful. Whenever someone's really low, you can just boom, blow them up with Blast Wave. I like to try to set on my Blast Wave so someone's around 35% health, and it gets pressure crazy, and it's really good for kiting too. Unstable Magic is garbage. It's just garbage. Living Bomb is okay, but I would just choose Blast Wave. Now for our level 90 talents, we have some pretty cool talents for level 90. We have Mirror Images as a talent now, so it's actually really good for constant damage. But if you want to have big fat burst, you want to go with Incanter's Flow. Incanter's Flow gives you big fat juicy burst. You get 5 stacks of it and you just pyro somebody and the mama feels it. It's really good. So I would totally go with Incanter's Flow. Mirror Images is good. Like I said, for sustained damage. So if you want to pop it, but it's easy to LOS, and like you can feign death them, they detarget you. You can spectral guys detarget you. So I would go with Incanter's Ward. It's just the best talent choice for that. Now when we go to our level 100 talents, level 100 talents is Kindling. I messed around with Kindling a little bit. It's pretty cool, but combustion's not nearly as powerful as it used to be. You don't have a stun. It doesn't do like it did in Kata. Like Kata, you'd combust somebody and they just die, and that's when I last played it. But from what I understand, combustion's okay. Like, it's just the extra damage ability. It's not anything crazy. It can get crazy when you get a fat ignite, but that's about it. Prismatic Crystal, they nerfed recently. They nerfed the AoE damage of it, so I'm not sure if it's still what you would go with. I haven't seen any really high rated mages running Prismatic Crystal right now. I think everyone's running Meteor since the nerf, but you know, I could be wrong. Maybe there are some secret mages out there, but I'm going with Meteor because you can Dragon's Breath, get a big fat meteor on somebody, get a big ignite from it, and combust. So it's really good. Meteor's a cool talent too. It's just fun to shoot someone from the sky with a ball of fire. Now let's go to our glyphs. Now you're gonna have one glyph that you're gonna have all the time, and that's gonna be your polyglyph. You always want a polyglyph because you don't want it to break, and it's just would get annoying with dot classes. You want your polyglyph. That way you can poly in. You don't have to worry about it breaking to dots. Especially if you have spread your Inferno Blast to someone and you just can poly and it just gets the dot away. Now, Ice Block, there's two different Ice Block glyphs, and there's two different ways that you want to use it. Regenerating Ice is really good if you're going against something that cannot mass dispel your block. If it cannot mass dispel your block, that comp, Regenerating Ice is the best one to go with because it's like a ton of health and you get it all back. It's really good. But if you don't have, if you're going up against something that can mass dispel, the glyph of Ice Block, which makes you immune to spells for 3 seconds, is so good. It's good for YOLO blocking. It's good for, like, if you get mass dispelled and you come out, they can't kill you for 3 seconds. If it's a caster, it's just really good. So I would say Ice Block would be strong against that comp, but you'd want to swap these two out depending on the fight. Now your third glyph slot, if I actually start going to it soon, your third glyph slot will be Spell Steal. Now Spell Steal is really good. I would say it's between Spell Steal and Frostfire Bolt, the 5 seconds off Frostfire Bolt. But with the 4-step bonus that you get, like, as a mage, it's not really needed. It was bugged where you could cast super fast, but I think they fixed it. So I would say if you cast Frostfire Bolt and you get kicked as a fire mage, you can't block. You're gonna die. So I just prefer to use Fireball where I don't get myself in that situation. Yeah, I don't get a slow out of it, but I save my life if I get kicked, which everybody's gonna get kicked one day or another. No one's so pro they never get kicked ever. It's just not that way. You can not get kicked a lot, but you're still going to get kicked sometimes. And you don't want that to make you lose a game. And the other is a Spell Steal, and you get 4% health, and you're going to be Spell Stealing some as a mage. You're not going to be Spell Stealing all the time because you'll go but you're going to Spell Steal some. It's just a nice little, if you're low on health, still a buff. Still that Pally's Freedom. But that's going to be all for today, guys. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll be glad to answer them. If you want to stop by my stream, it's twitch.tv/SparknutsPlays. Be more than happy to see you guys there. I enjoy having you guys come in the stream and talk to me, and you can even get in a BG with me. Add me in real ID, it doesn't matter. I'm just looking for spreading up my name, getting my name out there again. And I want to thank you guys for being patient and sticking around with me while I was gone. And I hope you had a happy new year. And if you did, high five to you. High five to your face. But that's going to be all for this video. I'll have more videos coming. I'm going to be doing them pretty regularly. But, yeah, it's New Year's. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I've been up all night editing videos and working on stuff. So it's time for me to go to bed. But you guys have a good night. Keep the fire burning.